Ugly truth. All right, it is that time again.
We always dance to this song.
We do. I love this song.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. You worked out today, too.
Yes, I did. But I'm wearing some makeup today.
I know. That's why I asked you.
Oh, if I
did you go to PT?
No, I didn't PT this morning. My trainer is doing a competition for trainers.
Oh, is that okay? Because my friend was the I don't know, the head of that show, the competition.
Oh.
Yeah, as
a competitor.
No.
Just a judge.
Yeah.
For this week?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, it was like yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I know. I heard it was big competition.
It's a competition for trainers, so it's not for bodybuilders. It's for trainers.
And that I know. And that was for the Korea was the first time.
Yeah.
First,
It was the first season for Korea. But
so
yeah,
it was
wow.
crazy.
Huh.
Where do you go?
Oh,
We'll talk
later.
That's
But
crazy.
Yes, yeah, my trainer was preparing for that, and so yesterday and today I didn't do.
Oh, he was
PT.
preparing, so he was competitors. Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't drink water for 3 days because they have to have their body percentage like super low, and so he didn't drink water, and so he was dying, and I was gonna go see him yesterday, but I didn't have enough time. So
no, that's like killing him.
Yeah, so he had today off, but I woke up this morning and I did my workout, and then I came to the studio, so I had some
By
time
yourself?
to yeah. So I put some makeup
okay.
on.
So even you don't have a personal trainer, you go work out.
Yes, I
That's
do.
crazy. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, I have a blister on my lip.
Yeah, it looks like you got a busted lip. Did somebody hit you? Who is it?
I thought with like. Okay, it was their fault. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's not me.
It wasn't you. Okay, it was all there. All right.
Yeah, but I'm keeping up with my musical practice.
Yeah,
but
and you changed your hair color.
Well, I had to because of my character. But yeah,
okay,
it's all good.
Well, it looks like you had a very busy week, and you're probably gonna have even more busier week. But let's get into our first story.
All right, Red 1993 eyes from Omen. I really hate crowded places. In holidays, I don't step outside my house. But since I have to attend classes, or sometimes mom will force me to go with her shopping, I can't help it but to go out. Honestly, I stuck to wall to avoid people. What should I do? Wow. Why don't you meet friends?
No, I'm like her though. I'm like this listener. I don't like crowded places.
Me too. Who likes crowded places?
No, but it's getting worse now. Cause a couple of weeks ago, no, this is already a couple of months ago. There's been a lot of lounges and bars that are becoming very popular in Itaewon these days.
Right.
And so
clubbing. And everything.
One of my friends said that she wanted to go to a lounge. And I was just like, okay, fine. And so we ended up going. And I noticed that with people, because lounges are kind of like clubs now. There's a lot of people standing.
Yes.
There's a DJ. They dance around.
Right.
There's tables.
And there's like stage.
Yeah, there's a
and
stage.
Everything.
I can't stand being in places like that.
Well, you know
anymore.
what? That's like lounge. That's clubbing, and you can see a lot of people there. But I think for this, you go to shopping.
But not when it's busy. Like, I don't like going to Myeongdong. Like, because there's too many people.
Yeah, but that's like because of our job, maybe.
Yes.
So, but I'm worried if our listener is having a problem with this, with the social life.
Oh, okay. So you're worrying that this might be a social problem.
Like, serious problem.
Okay.
You know what? If we don't like clubbing or anything, we don't have to go. But I can see when I read, he had to attend to classes. So it's a student.
True.
So if you have a problem now, in that age, she might, I don't know, he might have probably later in the near future also.
Yeah, I mean, classes have a lot of people. I mean, that's inevitable. But shopping too, like when there's a lot of people shopping, I'm just like, oh.
I know. I hate that. I hate that too, but I think the mom is forcing because this person is not. I'm sorry, our listener is not really outgoing person, so she might think that it's gonna be a problem.
And so that's why the mom is forcing the person to come out.
Forcing. So,
yeah,
because
true.
normally when I like to hang out with my mom, but I hate shopping, so so she doesn't even ask. She never forces.
Okay, see, I like shopping, but not like with my parents or with my aunts. No, not even that. I mean, if I'm going out and if I have something that I want to buy, let's say I have an idea that I want to buy something, then I'll go out and buy it.
All right.
But I don't like staying there. My
Who
family.
likes that?
No, but my family, what they do, especially when they go to the thrift stores and stuff like that, they'll go through each and single rack and they'll be like,
you know what?
And they'll just sit there and dig through it and dig through it.
I don't know how they do that.
I mean, they find good stuff, but I mean, I can't do that.
With a good price.
Yeah, they compare prices. They're like, oh, okay, hold on. And then they'll hold it over their shoulder and then they'll go around and then they'll look some more and then they'll find something else and like,
I don't know. Sometimes it's like their brain is like a calculator. I'm like, why didn't you study hard with that brain at school?
So what happened whenever I go shopping with my mom or my aunts, I always try to find a seat. And I sit on the seat, and me and my cousin, we're just like,
I know, it's like, hurry up.
When are you going to come back?
Even I go to shopping, I finish really early. Like 20 minutes is maximum. I'm not kidding. And
my back hurts, too.
Yeah, and we can't really walk. Yeah. It's not, we don't walk. Of course we don't walk because it's hurting. But I hate walking. I hate shopping. It's just, crowded people and everything. It's the complete package that I don't want to do. So yeah, but this might be a problem, and I think maybe our listener is born in 93.
Maybe.
So why don't you? I would like to advise you to go out and try to go out with your friend and have maybe tea time, or you can even go out for the study group.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think that's going to be good.
Yeah.
So I guess start small. So if classes are annoying, start sitting back where there's not a lot of people around you.
Classes is annoying because there are a bunch of people and different personality. Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, start with some more smaller study groups and then maybe work up to it. And then, I mean, I don't like, especially on the holidays. So you say in holidays, I don't step outside my house. Me too. Unless for Korea, it's the difference here is when it's a holiday, nobody's in Seoul. Mm-hmm. So there's nobody here.
And no cars.
No cars. And that is the positive side for that. But on holidays, I've noticed that, especially the department stores, there's a lot of people there. So
of course,
I try to stay away from department stores.
Of course,
yeah,
it's crazy, and people fighting over this one, little
item and stuff like that. Exactly.
I'm like, okay, you can have it. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
It's like, I don't need this anymore. You can have it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think I agree with Stephanie when it comes to
the social life.
Yeah, the social life. Don't stay at home too much. If you avoid people altogether, you do end up becoming more scared of going out.
And human needs the solar energy.
We need our vitamin D.
Exactly. But if you stuck at home like too much for too long time, that's not a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea.
So, how are some ways that maybe instead of study groups, what are some other ways that maybe this person can overcome being with a lot of people? Because it could be a phobia. I do know that people get claustrophobic when there's a lot of people.
Yeah, I do that. I have that a little bit, but
I can't go into caves because I get claustrophobic.
Yeah, of course. And when I was in the MRI system, the little thingy, the CT, MRI.
CT scans.
It's crazy. It drives me crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That bad? What about elevators?
Elevator is fine. I don't know. Somehow that we have a place.
Oh, but yeah, you have your own
scanner. It's just like a little
so small. Yeah. Yeah, for me too. Like, if you know how, if you go out and like there's a trip or something or a field trip and you go into caves. I love caves.
Why?
No, but it's nice and cool and I like to go in, but I get a feeling that if I can't see the opening, then I start getting claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So I have to be near the entrance because I can't go down underneath.
No, seriously, I don't sit by the window when I get on the plane.
Oh, well, that's because you're afraid of heights then.
No.
You have to sit next to the window.
No.
You
the
have to,
aisle,
the
the
aisle.
aisle side. Because I don't like when, the person I don't know sits,
really
besides
close to
me, and I have to, go, if I want to, go to the
bathroom,
restroom,
you have to go over
I'm like, excuse me, I hate that. I don't mean no likey. So I'm like, I'd rather sit in the aisle, because aisle side is not a popular side. So.
No, actually, it's true. But I like the aisle seat. The reason why people don't like the aisle seat is when the people in the window seat say, excuse me, can I go to the bathroom? And you have to move for them.
But you also
I
have
can
to
go,
ask.
Yeah, but I can go to the bathroom if I want to. For me, it's a lot more spacier because I can put my arm out.
And I can't really sit for a long time because,
Your
because of the back. So, if I want to stand up and have a little, small exercise,
you can.
I get up and,
you can
do
move
whatever
around.
I want. So.
Okay. But let's see. Some other ways for maybe our listener to adapt to more people. I think that... Because I know
It is hard because
I know how
the-
intimidating it is to be around a lot of people, especially if you don't like it. I'm not sure if you get anxiety attacks because of it, but if it's not that bad, if you're not getting anxiety attacks because you're with people, then I suggest that maybe going to like a coffee shop or a place where there is a lot of people that passes by. They're not necessarily near you, but they pass by a lot, but you don't have to move. That might help you acquire being around more people.
But when you in the future, if you start drinking and have people like coworkers and everything, there's sometimes that you have to go out and meet people. You know, maybe you need little forcement like your mom did, but for now, you kind of have to try by yourself because we can't really go to Omen and help you, but, we can advise you. We can give you tips. So for now, you don't have to worry too much because you already sent the story to get a help. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, for now, you just have to try it.
Yeah. I think that just going out and, putting yourself out there will help just a little bit more.
Yeah. So, start with small groups.
Small steps, baby steps.
Uh-huh.
Small study groups or maybe going to, meet people. Let's see here.
Or come to Korea to meet me, so.
Helen says, I've heard that it's a good start with small groups of people when you go out. Work your way up to larger groups and gatherings. You never have to force yourself to suffer through large crowds, though. Exactly. So thank you, Helen, for that a little tidbit.
Cheers.
What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick song break, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to read our second story for today. We have some very interesting songs for today.
What's our song? What is it?
CM Blue is singing Victoria, and then we're going to see you guys after this. All right, we are back, and we have Stephanie in the studio. We're looking at our ugly truth for today, and we've got our next story. So let's take a read to it.
I'm expert about this kind of problem. I like it. Me likey.
Okay.
All right, Crystal 592 from USA. I need help. I honestly don't know how to fix my relationship with one of my closest friends. I have a friend who I think of as a best friend. After high school, we attempt to still hang out and be close. But with college and a hectic schedule, we really never had any chances. I see pictures of her hanging out with people that she didn't even like. But in the photos, she seems really happy. I've also been having personal problems, and she knows this. Yet, she doesn't try to understand my situation or doesn't even attempt to help. I feel hurt because I have always been there for her whenever she needed help. I am beginning to think that she is the type of person who likes to be around people who benefits her and make her look cool. So should I try to fix this relationship? No. No, don't try. Don't even. Seriously, she was your friend, I will say. Like, you can think that she was your best friend. But you know what? You have to move on. With a social life, you never know who will be your, close friends. Like, you'll never know. Like, you know what? Isak and Jiyeon was, they were a team, but now Isak is my partner, and, you know, Jiyeon is one of my member, Cheonsangji. But you never thought this will happen. True. So, this happens to everyone.
Okay, I think that just to help on this one, today we're going to use a little bit of, I guess, medical help. I read this article a couple of days ago, and I think this fits perfectly for our listeners.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
Hopefully, I feel that Crystal592 is listening today, and hopefully this gets to you. And for any of our other listeners who have similar problems, please listen up.
Yeah.
All right, so according to psychologist that is, Gerald Molenhurst in the Netherlands. He conducted a survey of 1,007 people ages 18 to 65 and then contacted the participants 7 years later, okay? And from the original group, 604 people were re-interviewed. So from the 1,007,
Crazy.
only maybe about half of them were interviewed. The survey contained questions such as, who do you talk with regarding personal issues? Right. Let's say, who helps you with your DIY on your home? So who's the designated driver? Who do you pop up to see? So who do you pop by without saying I'm going to drop by, just saying out of the blue, popping up and saying hello to? Where did you get to know that person, and where do you meet that person now? The results showed that personal network sizes remained stable. So let's say you originally have a group of friends about 5 to 6 people, or maybe about 10 people. So that size remains the same, but that many members of the network were new. About 30% of the discussion patterns and practical helpers had the same position in a typical subject's network 7 years later. And only 48% were still a part of the network. This finding goes against previous research, which had showed that social network sizes are shrinking. Which is true. Because it's not shrinking, it's just changing. So let's say, like you were talking about earlier, I mean, Jiyeon was my member before, and then she became your member. We were all close when her and I were members. We were close. Of course. But then it just changed professions. That you guys are members, and now we work together. And so it changes. Your circles change. Of course. I think I can relate to our listener though, because I personally have been going through this recently with my group of friends.
Recently, really? Because I had this, before.
Yeah. You told me. But for me, I've known my girlfriends for about 10 years now. We've been having additions.
Wow, it's similar.
Yeah, about 10, additions. Maybe one person left or came, or, we had more, or, it was still about the same girls. And recently, though, it's not that it's kind of like this. I thought we were best friends, but then this person kind of showed a cold shoulder to me. That's not really the situation. It was more so.
Did she work?
No, it's not.
She's not in this business, right?
No, they're not in this business. But
it's similar to that. It's similar to my situation.
Really?
Yeah. Because we start to hang out with different people.
It's not just about me hanging out with different people. It's more so. I think
no, it's her. It's her.
Maybe.
She wants to get a new group of people because you started busy and you have your own work and you're keeping up with everything. But friends who's a little insecure.
Yes, I've noticed that. So that's why in the beginning of the 10-year relationship that I had with my friends, one girl actually left the group before because we didn't fight. There was no argument. But what happened is I
evaporated.
No, I did not like the lifestyle that she was living, and I don't want to criticize her on it. I'm not going to say don't do that because she's not that person for me to say. I can't tell her how to live her life.
Right.
And so I told her.
Totally agree.
Exactly, and so I told her. I mean, do what you want to do. If you do not see me in that equation, and I obviously don't see myself in this equation, if you continue to live this lifestyle,
and you just
have a nice life. And I feel that this is happening to me again with my girlfriends that I have now. I've been noticing that Pretty much. We're pretty much around the same age group, and some of us are married and have kids, and some of them want to get married.
Okay.
Some of them are dating, some of them are not, and I feel that it's coming up again. The lifestyles that we had when we were in our first, early 20s, we all worked, but it was different. We made time to go out and party and have fun. But as you get older, those priorities change.
You have to work, and you
have to
will
work.
meet people.
And then, of course, our
Your
business, I have
and
to meet my
PD,
coworkers. You have to go places and do things.
Of course.
And you just don't tend to see these people. And then if that is portrayed as, oh, why don't you pay attention to me anymore? Then it's inevitable to say then that relationship is naturally going to just...
Right, she doesn't really respect your work. Exactly. I had the same problem, but that was like, I had a friend who I thought was a best friend for 10 years also, but she kind of gave me the cold shoulder because of the guy. Because of the guy.
You told us last time.
Yeah. And the new one, I found out, had the same problem because of her boyfriend didn't like hanging out with our crew. She kind of like disappeared.
So she
without saying anything, but she was 9 years older than me.
But so she chose bros over girls.
Yeah, so it's like, come on, grow up.
Well, I mean,
seriously.
I can say that
because she was like big sister, like you, but she was much older. But
she just kind of naturally left the group without even.
Yeah,
saying
but
anything.
her boyfriend was like my age, so.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
I know, but I'm not gonna say the name. But yeah,
I mean,
it's
that
hurting.
happens. I mean, if she wants to make that decision, I mean, obviously that's something that you can't go against, and you have to respect that. But I think that for our listener right now,
and also, can I?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Also, Crystal 592. You think that you were always there for her, but you know what? That's your personal view.
Oh,
you never
okay.
know.
You never know. You could have been a little bit negligent to her, and she might be feeling that is...
yeah, so you know what? That's a past. So you got to move on and make new friends. She knows your, maybe I'll say, ugly truth, or your personal problem that you said. That's always the problem, because my friend knew. And even with my work, she, had to keep it secret. But, I had the same problem. But you know what? You kind of have to ignore it.
To rekindle this relationship is the bigger question today. And a lot of my friends have been asking, or a lot of the people around me have been asking the same question. Do you want to rekindle a relationship with my current girlfriends right now? And I'm saying... If this, for Crystal,
if
our
it was
listener,
like a small fight, then
no. I mean, even if it's not even a fight, for Crystal, I feel that you worrying about this right now, if I should rekindle this or not, means that you still care, and there is still hope to rekindle the relationship.
But
on my part, I don't care anymore. Whether they go on, get married, do whatever.
You just go on. Go ahead.
I'm that much farther away from the relationship now, where I don't care anymore. The only thing that might be bothering me is I don't like the lifestyle that they live, but I don't want them going around saying that, oh yeah, I'm Isak's friend, and showing the people around me that I have a lifestyle of theirs.
They do that.
I mean, I don't mind people who are serial daters. Girls, go out there. If you got the looks, go out there, date around. I don't care. Don't date people that I know.
Oh.
Don't date people that I know. The reason is because I have to deal with the collateral damage. If you date a guy that I know...
But you know a lot of people.
Well, that's true, but I mean, I still have my own inner circles.
Boundaries.
And if you start going over those circles and you just keep going around, you're like, oh yeah, I'm Isagi's friend. And then what are those people going to think of? Oh, so I think she does that too.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen.
I know, but it happens every time.
It does. And
it does happen.
I hate that, junior high and high school has to repeat itself numerous times. I feel that for our listener, though, you still have a lot of feelings for your friend. So I say give it one last try. Talk with her.
Yeah, but you never know that you guys will meet at the same workplace, or in the future. You never know, so you have to kind of like open its eye.
So I mean, talk about it. If you feel that there's nothing that you can do, then, I mean, just go your separate ways. There's no relationship that you should force in any relationship. No relationships in this world should be forced on. Go with the flow. If you talk with this friend of yours and you feel that you're getting nowhere, then just leave it at that. Keep your distance, and then if you guys meet up again, then hey, you meet up again. If you don't, then forget it.
That's life, but you don't force too much.
Yeah, don't force a relationship between the two of you, because that's never going to be able to bring anything back.
And you will hurt more. So no.
Exactly. So I feel that this song really does say it all.
What is it?
You have to have an open conversation for any relationship. 대화가 필요해. And it's by Vanilla Acoustics. So we're going to take a listen to this, and we'll see you guys after this with more of Our Ugly Truth.
All right. 대화가 필요해.
Yeah. We do.
Out of nowhere, we're like, yeah.
We do.
We do.
We need to talk. No, I'm just kidding. We were talking a lot.
Seriously, we need like our chatting time.
Well, you are busy with the musical.
No.
So, yes.
No.
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry.
You're like pulling a 10 to 10 every day. You're like, oh, I'm sorry.
You never pick up your phone.
You called me once and I didn't pick up.
No,
oh my God. You called me once.
I text you and
no, you called me
never...
once. You called
because
me
once. I text.
You called me
I tried to text.
And
I
didn't call, and I didn't pick up, and now you're gonna hold this against me for the rest of my life.
You had to call back.
Well, I was gonna see you in the studio in a couple of days. Oh my goodness.
See, that's the problem.
Oh my goodness.
See, I'm sad. I'm sad. All right, the next story.
Our last story for today.
All right, from Libyan, Yuri Kim 93. Good morning, Isaac. Doesn't say my name. Stephanie. I will say. Yeah, it's like, and Stephanie.
Yes.
I know my ugly truth may seem silly, but I really don't know what shall I do. My hidden truth is that I have this friend who's been there for me every time I feel down. Also, I feel comfortable being around him. It's him. My problem is that I have developed some sort of feelings for him. It feels weird because I never really wanted to feel this, because I don't know if he feels the same way I do. It's so confusing and frustrating. So, 도와주세요. Wow.
So you got a friend.
I'm so jealous.
You didn't expect to get these feelings for him, but whenever you see him, you're like,
I'm so jealous. You know what? Oh my gosh. You like your hormones, what's the name? Dopamine or something like that.
Endorphins.
Yeah, dopamine. Yeah, that's a different one. But that kind of gives you the feelings, develop the feeling thingy, hormones. But I lose that.
You've lost that?
It's not in my body. I'm like done, finished.
You don't go pitter patter for anybody anymore?
My goodness. So jealous.
You don't find tugun for anybody anymore?
Not even when I dance, or seriously, it's a problem.
Really?
It's because I need to write my own story and send it to And one time I will seriously like put up upload the message board
on the message
and
board.
You guys can help me. Seriously. Now because I'm too tired and tired of living life. But seriously, you know what? This is a good thing.
Yeah, it is a very positive thing. But it is a problem because, I mean, it is a friendship and you don't want to mess up that friendship by saying something.
You're afraid of that?
Nah, not me.
No, not me either.
Not me.
No, seriously,
okay,
if this is like us.
Yeah. Okay, so if I had a guy friend that I started getting pitter-patter for, then I'd be like, okay, this is what happens though. I won't actually.
So let's eat lunch.
Yeah, I probably would ask out, to go eat or like to, go have a few drinks, do something. I would probably ask for a date.
Right, that's too heavy.
Well, I mean, I don't want to like lay it down on him. He's just like, what are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah,
you
like
want to go for
lunch.
Yeah, lunch or dinner. And then I would probably drop hints, flirt a little.
Oh my God. Exactly.
Flirt a little. Drop hints. Drop something. Wear a tight skirt. I don't know, something.
I don't know.
Grab his attention.
Oh my God, we like ajumas.
Oh,
this is crazy.
It's so sad. We're like ajumas.
So
just like if I were you, I would be wearing a skirt
like,
and I'll be like dropping something like, excuse me, the drop and pop. You remember? Legally Blonde, drop and pop.
Do that. Yeah, why don't you try? Why don't you test yourself? Seriously.
Don't break anybody's noses, though.
See, he was there for you always. You know what?
I mean, he's a friend, so obviously...
Really? Like, I never had friends like that. Like, male friends. Like, guy friends. No.
Well, okay, so this is the funny thing. When I was in high school... And up until I was performing, and then right after I finished performing Isagin Jeon, I had a lot of guy friends.
I do have a guy friend. So
I
not
do
like
have a lot
this.
of guy friends too, but I mean, I did have a lot of guy friends, but yeah, never like this. I never really had a guy friend where I can just like run to whenever I had a problem.
Yeah.
So this is my logic. If a guy is there for you 24/7,
then he likes you.
It's so easy.
Done. So, yes, why don't you just, like, go for it? Like, don't push it too much, but...
But this is funny. I was looking at a cartoon clip online earlier.
Stop looking up. Seriously, you always watch it.
I'm always watching stuff. But anyways, it was a clip where a guy was online talking to his friend, a girl, saying, okay, so there's this girl I like and I don't know what to do. As soon as I read that, I was just like, he's gonna say he likes her. But the girl was just like, dude, grow some, you know, be a man about it, and you know, muster up the courage to say something. He's like, okay, I am.
She'll feel,
and then
she'll feel something too.
And then she's just like, okay, yeah, go for it. And then he's just like, I like you. And then there was a dot dot dot, a dot dot dot, a dot dot dot, and no reply.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because the girl was just like,
oh, so that girl was like really like
just
like,
a
true,
friend. Like she's just oblivious
like
about the
friend.
fact. Yeah, she's oblivious to the fact that so he was in the friend zone. He didn't know it, and he said he liked her.
See, if you were in your own zone, then that's a problem. Seriously, like, why don't you two come to Korea? Seriously, like, we need to see you guys. Otherwise, yeah.
This is what Stephanie would do. So for our listener,
how did you know?
Kim, this is what Stephanie would do. She'd grab you, she'd grab the guy you like, she'd take you out for drinks, and then she'd be like, okay, so let's see here.
See, that's
so
it.
What do you like in a guy?
Oh my
Who
God.
do you like in a girl? Okay. Ooh, similar. Okay, there you go. You're a couple. This is what she does.
Of course. I mean, that's the easiest way. Why do well, if you have that kongda feeling, you know, that's
dugun.
That's good.
It's a good thing. Well, she wants that kind of feeling, so
come on.
She wants you to share the endorphins. So could you share the feel goodness over there?
Seriously, I have like serious problem lately. It's so your story is frustrating.
Okay, hold on. There's a guy that's sending in a message. Hints. Yes, that's why. Why do girls always give hints? Why can't they just give a straight answer?
Like me.
I'm not trying to generalize all girls or try to offend anyone here, but it's so true. Almost all the girls I know love to give hints. They won't say it out straight, but they rather give these little hints. And then the best part is when guys are really bad at taking hints, because they are, unless he is like a playboy or something, most guys are bad at taking hints. Sometimes it's so frustrating. I missed out on so many chances because of not being able to get hints. So, but see, this is the thing.
This is why relationship is always a problem.
Because guys and girls don't speak the same language.
No. But you know what? Hints, if you're fast, then you will pick it up.
Okay, so no, I think that girls, though, there are a lot of different types of girls, but number one, I know that girls, if they are confident in their bodies, they will drop too much hints. So they'll flirt a little too much.
Like obvious hints.
Yeah, they'll make it obvious. If you have a smart, intelligent girl, if she's accepting your phone calls, guys, this is the hint like breaker for you. If she's, very confident, she's intelligent, you like her, and she's accepting your phone calls and you guys feel that you're going somewhere but not at a faster pace, take it slow because she still likes you. She just wants to take it slow.
Yeah, like me.
And last but not least,
smart and intelligent. That's me.
Girls in general, though, when they start dropping hints, I mean, if a girl is not in a good mood, she's like, and you ask her if she's not, you obviously can tell she's not in a good mood, and you're like, are you okay? And she's like, no. She's not in a good mood.
Nope.
That is so clear. I don't know how you guys can't read this. She is not in a good mood. Are you upset? No. I'm upset. That's very easy to read when it comes to girls. She's probably on that time of the month, so just buy her chocolates and run for your life.
Oh, yes.
buy her
Perfect.
chocolates, and then just go running.
Yeah, girls need sweets.
Yes, buy us
Once a
sweets,
month.
and we will
Oh my
not
god, maybe
kill
too much
you.
information. But you know what? The girls, they don't want to go, like, put herself first because they want to be proposed by a guy.
Exactly. Yeah, well, the girls want a guy to, make the first move. So,
Yeah.
Yuri, take your chance. Go for it. She's envious of you. And you know what? It's already time for us to say goodbye.
Already?
This segment is way too short. All right, so I have to say goodbye to our listeners, and we're going to say goodbye to Stephanie as well.
We'll see you guys next
We've had
week.
No Reply and Karu on the track with 조금씩 천천히 너에게.
Oh, yes.
And
Baby
I'll see you
steps.
guys tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.